Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are doing another speed build. So I'm once again building in The Sims 4, just something different, and I don't know, I've been enjoying building in The Sims 4 recently. So this is a 3-bedroom, technically 2.5 bath. But I can't put I don't think I can put 2.5. No, I cannot. When I'm uploading it to the gallery. So it'll just say 2, because I was counting as like 2 full bathrooms. But there is a toilet and a sink in the laundry room. So yes, this house does have a laundry room, and it also has an office. Originally I was gonna make the office like a sunroom kind of thing, but then I decided against it. But yes, so this house is called Cape Shamrock. I know it doesn't have my alliteration, and it really bugs me. I also really struggled with this roof on the overhanging roof on the porch. Really struggled with this. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the house. I liked the last one I did a lot more. I feel like I'm not very happy with like the window. Like I feel like the front of the house, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I was trying to find like something else to put instead of having the whole house just be green shingles or like green siding. And I just couldn't find something that I wanted, so I ended up just doing the whole house with green siding. And I feel like from the front it is very boring. And the window placement on the front of the house just kind of bugs me, and I don't know. Don't love it. I don't hate it. But yeah, so I'm also not I don't know. I feel like the house isn't decorated the best, and I don't know. It took me a little less than 2.5 hours to build the house. This house was supposed to go up an hour and a half ago, and I'm doing the voiceover for it now, so that obviously did not happen. But yeah, it's been kind of hectic. Today's my dad's birthday, and last weekend I went out of town to do some like last minute shopping for his birthday, and then Sunday, so I went out of town last Saturday, and then last Sunday I worked at the nursery in the morning, and then I went horseback riding with my friend over at her grandparents' house, and then I went over to her house for dinner, and so I didn't get home when I wanted to. And then this week has flown by, but at the same time dragged. I am I'm not enjoying in the slightest any of my classes at the moment. The teachers I seem to have this year have been very full of themselves. They can do no wrong. Their answer is the only correct answer. I'm just some dumb student. I don't know anything. I'm an idiot. One of them is extremely demeaning, and I really want to say, because she's posted she's written books, and she's posted articles and stuff like that, and she thinks very highly of herself. But at the same time, in these articles she has made about herself, she has admitted to being both a high school and a college dropout, and going back to school. And I really want to be one of those people. I'm like, I don't think you have any room to talk, seeing as how I have not dropped out of anything. I've never dropped out of school. I have no intentions of dropping out of school, and you're not the only class I have. That's how she seems to approach everything, is that her class is the only class anybody is taking, and we have the time to dedicate 4 hours a day to her assignments, over a children's book. So I cannot stand her. Cannot. And Yeah. Then my other teacher, he's like a nice enough guy, but he'll tell us, he's like, it's okay if you don't understand like what you have to, like, it's okay if you don't understand the readings, but then at the same time he gives us tests that expects us to understand the readings, and he's like really behind on my grade, like on grading things, so I don't know what my actual grade in the class is, and it's extremely frustrating. His class is like so boring. It is so boring. He makes us sit in a circle and he talks about like the stuff that we read, and I think he's hoping that it'll like maybe help it click for us a little more. But it doesn't, okay? It just confuses me more than anything. And, oh, the stress. What was it? Tuesday night, I think? I was ready to actually burst into tears, scream, and slam my head into the wall all at the same time, because I was so frustrated. And I feel like that's how I've been a lot lately. I'm stressed to the point of extreme frustration, and I just thinking about it is getting like, I can feel my blood pressure rising. But anyways, so there was like something else I was gonna talk about. Like, there have been things that have like happened over like since my last speed build. I'm like, ooh, I could talk about that in my next speed build, and then I was like, no, I could talk about that in my next speed build, and now I don't remember what any of those things were. Wow, I don't know. I mean, I got my dad an iPad. That's what I went out of town for. I went, the nearest Apple store is 2.5 hours away. And, it was one of those things that anywhere I looked online was like, you can order it and it'll be delivered by like April 27th. And I'm like, I need it like 20 days before that. So, I was like, I'll just go get it myself. I'm not going to worry about ordering it. I'm just going to go pick it up. And then I get to the mall where the Apple store is. And see, last time I was in the Apple store and we went there with the intention of buying something, we did not have to like wait in a queue. We didn't have to like sign up for an appointment to buy something. It was before the panorama or whatever you want to call it. I'm saying so much. I need to work on that. I always say that, but I do. But last time I was in the store to like with the intent of purchasing something was again before the panorama, and I don't know if that's why it's changed, or if they just had too many people showing up wanting to buy things. I don't know. But I got there and they're like, well, you can we have our next appointment to buy something is at 4:00. Now, my friend went with me, and she had decided to tell me, like, half an hour before we got to the Apple store that she had to be back in town by 5:30, which would have been nice to know beforehand. So I was like, well, that's not going to work, because, again, this is 2.5 hours away. She needs to be back in town by 5:30, and they're like, you can wait till 4:00, and then somebody can help you to purchase the iPad. And I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So the lady was like, well, here's just kind of like a little secret. If you go online and you put in like this store location and like order the iPad for pickup, and then just do like this, like the soonest time, we should have it ready for you in an hour. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like I have enough time to wait for an hour. Like we don't have to leave for like another 2 or so hours. So like, that's fine. And so I tried to do that, and it won't let me. It's saying that it's out of stock. And so I go back to the Apple store, because we had gone to a different store. Like, my friend was like, I want to go look in this store. So we went and looked, and while she was looking, I was on my phone trying to place the order for the iPad. And so we get done looking, we go back to the Apple store. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why is it not letting me? And they're like, oh, well, that's because we only have like 2 iPads left in stock, and the people that are here right now are actually wanting to buy them, so we're technically out of stock for pickup right now. I'm like, great. Well, and the entire reason I went out of town was to purchase this iPad, and first they tell me I need to have an appointment, which I was unaware of. I only knew that you needed an appointment for the Genius Bar. So like if your like device is having issues, to like take it there and have a specialist look at it. That was the only thing I knew needing an appointment. So I didn't try making an appointment. I should have looked beforehand. I should have known better. But I was like, great, the whole reason I came here, and I can't even get what I came here for. So we're heading out of town, and I pass a Best Buy. And we used to have a Best Buy in town, but it closed like a year ago because things like that, due to ordering online, like in-person stores are suffering, and our Best Buy did not make it through the panorama, and so it closed. But I passed one on my way out of town, and I was like, I'll just go to Best Buy and get an iPad. And it took longer for somebody to come, like, actually come up and ask, like, offer help, because I walked around the store looking for somebody, couldn't find anyone. I went up to, like, the front door, and there was, like, these greeters standing at the front door, but they apparently weren't someone who could help you, and I was like, I need to buy an iPad, and they're like, oh, just go wait over by, like, in the Apple section, we'll send somebody over. It took longer for somebody to come over and help me than it did for me to actually buy the iPad, because the guy walks up to me, and he's like, what can I do for you? I'm like, okay, I want a 64 gigabyte iPad, like the Generation 9 iPad in space gray, that's all I want. And he's like, oh, perfect, I'll go get it for you. And he went and got it, I checked out, and I was gone. I was out of the store within like 20 minutes. And it was actually cheaper than what it would have been if I'd gotten it at Apple. So like it worked out. But yeah. There was that. What else? I don't know. I'm back on like my Criminal Minds kick. I feel like I go through like phases. So I'm still like very much into my MCYT stuff. I'm constantly trying to talk myself out of buying so Dream came out with his 29 million like subscriber merch, and I really, really like it, and I'm like, I don't need another Dream hoodie. I had to like talk myself out of it, but every time I see the hoodie I'm like, I want it so bad. But Tommy in it, like Tommy in it is probably my favorite of like the UK MCYT people outside of like the Dream Team. So like not including George. Like George is my hands down my favorite British MCYT, but Tommy in it is like close second. I love Tommy. I love his like energy, his like chaotic, yeah. Adore Tommy. So Tommy's merch dropped today, because today is also Tommy's birthday, and he turned 18 today, which is like so exciting. But his merch dropped, and I was like, I've been talking myself out of buying Dream merch. I don't need Tommy in it merch. And before recording this voiceover, I bought a t-shirt and a hoodie, and I really shouldn't have. Like buying the iPad and like some of my dad's other like birthday gifts was kind of a drain on my bank account. But I did it anyways. But I feel like I don't know, it's like a loop. I don't know, I get into Criminal Minds, and then I kind of, because like Spencer Reid all day every day, you cannot tell me that he is not the most attractive person on that team. I will not listen to any other arguments. Spencer Reid, especially with his like season 6 like short hair, oh my gosh. But it'll be like Criminal Minds, and then like I'll go back into like my Avatar The Last Airbender phase, and then I go into like a original Teen Titans phase, and it just I don't know. And then I like somehow work my way back around, and then I'm in like my How to Train Your Dragon phase. And it's just, I'm a cringe nerd all the way. I mean, I have dream sweatpants now. So like, I forgot that they were in men's sizes, and they are kind of too big, and they are also extremely comfortable. But if that doesn't tell you how much of a like cringy nerd that I am, I don't know what does. I'm a nerd. I know what I was going to talk about. So, I have to shadow a teacher in one of the like local elementary schools, and that's actually like the highlight of my week. I love going in her classroom. I love her kids. Like, I love the kids in there. I love her to pieces. She's amazing, and I just found out that she's actually going to be moving to a different school at the end of the year, and I'm very sad because I will have to shadow a teacher again, most likely next year, and I don't know if I will be allowed to shadow her at the new school she's going to. Very upset about this, but there is, maybe I shouldn't talk about it. You know what, I won't, but I am very sad to see her go. Again, I'm just not sure I'll be able to follow, because the school she's moving to is like the school where like kids that have like gone to juvie and stuff, like this is where they go, but it's like they crack down very hard. Like if the kids like fall out of line, they're immediately like kicked out of the school, and so there is no violence. It is not allowed. Like the school has zero tolerance for anything, so they're able to like keep it to be like a really well run place, and like the kids are actually like getting a good education and like stuff like that. But I don't know if that's somewhere I'm allowed to like shadow, and I'm just so sad because I love this teacher so much. Oh my gosh, she has been like a godsend for me, because I've been with her, like I've been in her classroom all year, and I'm just devastated that she is going to be leaving me. But it looks like we've reached the screenshots, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to be finishing up Plague Tale Innocence on my gaming channel within like the next week or so. So if like that's a game you guys are interested in watching, go check it out. I'm going to be starting Batman Arkham City after Plague Tale Innocence. So next Thursday actually or this upcoming Thursday, I'll be starting Batman Arkham City. So if you like the Arkham games, go check that out. I have my Twitter. I got a bunch of stuff linked down in the description. Just go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. I think that is everything though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, my house is on the gallery. Please, if you like, feel free to use it. Just make sure that you're crediting me or that you're not trying to steal it. But it is up there. Just look me up. Always More Sims. It's the same as my YouTube channel. So look it up. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.